Reality 783. Now, this is the very first time we have left our reality, which is reality 0, and landed at this reality, which is more like Japanese themed. And it looks like this mysterious meteoroid crashes on the island. Now, this is actually a deliberate attack because as you can see right over here, as soon as it crashes, it instantly corrupts everything in the vicinity and also activates these portal gates. And it looks like these portal gates are supposed to be some kind of mobility. I think this is a portal between different locations. For example, if you go inside of this one, most likely you come out of a different portal at a different location. When this mysterious object crashes on the island, like I said, it corrupts certain area and also it corrupts one of these portals as well. And because of this, you can see in this trailer these evil creatures arriving in chapter 6. What is this mysterious object and who sent it? I'm gonna tell you everything in this video, including all of the battle pass skins, including this secret skin. Before that, I'm giving away 10 battle pass to 10 lucky subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below. I use your code SMJM. First of all, as you can see right over here, see a crack in the sky and a rift opens up. Inside of this rift, you can see it's a space. This is a good thing because it tells us that our rift bubble that used to protect the island, this bubble right over here, is back in place and is working now. You all remember what happened? Herald completely obliterated this protective bubble along with the whole island. If you guys don't know, basically this bubble protects the island from threat that lies out in deep space. We saw this threat in person during this event when the Cube Queen cracked open this rift bubble. We saw an army of the Lost Reality ships along with this giant mothership which belongs to the Nothing. Now, we will talk about the Nothing in just a little bit, but let's talk about this mysterious object. We think that this object right over here, if you look very closely, you can see the purple glow with a metallic shell covering. This tells us that this is a part of a ship. Not just any ship, a part of the Lost Reality ship, because the Lost Reality ship is actually built with a similar purple material, the same material that was used to construct the cube. Because we already know that this cube technology belongs to the Lost Reality, because during Operation Skyfire, we went inside of the mothership and there were cubes literally everywhere. And straight after that, Dr. Sloan blew up the entire mothership. As you can see, a bunch of parts of the ship lands on the Fortnite island, along with dozens of cubes as well. The parts of the ship looks very similar to that mysterious object that landed on the chapter 6 map. Also, when this object lands on the map, you can see this purple smoke spreading like wildfire, contaminating everything. If you look at this video, this is the arrival of the Cube Queen. You can see the same purple smoke spreading and corrupting everything. Also, you might have noticed this purple rock you can see under the cover shell. Like I mentioned earlier, we think that this was constructed using the same material that was used to construct the cubes. Now, we all think that material is kinetic ore. Now, we were introduced to kinetic ore in chapter 4. In fact, there was a location where you could find these ore literally everywhere. Ageless Champion used these materials to create stuff like hammer and bunch of other weapons as well. It was also used to create the kinetic blade. And the reason why I mention it is because the main character in this trailer is using the kinetic blade. Remember the lost Japanese character that used the blade? That's right, these two characters look very similar for some reason. Maybe this might be young Kato Thorn. So the portal is now open and the agents of the Lost Reality are coming through. It looks like this is going to be our next main villain of chapter 6. Looks like she has been sent by the Lost Reality. At this moment, we don't know exactly what the Lost Reality actually wants. And we think it is a 0 point because it looks like the 0 point is going to be here in chapter 6. It looks like the organization organization that runs Island has assigned these 4 hunters to hunt down these evil creatures that showed up through the rift, and some of them are extremely dangerous and extremely big as well. Because if you look at this monster right over here, he is going to be a boss on the island. This guy's not only 9 feet tall, he wields this magical sword that can do a special attack. Not to mention his health is extremely high as well. If that's not scary enough, there is a location where you will find this evil witch who has the power of the Oni mask. You can literally control this mask like a puppet, and it basically comes alive and it shoots this evil fiery spirit that can deal a lot of damage. To defeat this creature, you're gonna have to defeat the witch and the mask. But basically, these hunters not just have to eliminate these bosses, but also have to find the main villain and defeat her as well. Also, it looks like hunters are using some of these dark powers, like for example this special ability called the Void. As you can see in this clips, one of the hunters uses this Void superpower. You can get this power by using one of these masks, and the Void is not just the only one. As you can see right over here, there are various kind of masks. For example, this one gives you the ability of fire, and it looks like there is one for water and air as well. Hunters are also getting help from these little creatures called sprites. There are different kinds of sprites. For example, this one, if you throw them, it will heal you and your teammates a shield. You can carry them on your back like a backpack, and you can also drop them as well. Also, there are loads of other sprites with different abilities as well. Also, one thing I forgot to tell you about this location is that this is the cursed temple. Make it very difficult for the heroes. The witch has cast a spell at this location, meaning you cannot use a normal gun. You can only use swords and katanas. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly what this creature is, if it's going to play a part in the storyline of Fortnite. Also, it looks like Hope is not alone in this fight. It looks like Peely and Jones traveled with her as well. Now, this is very good for the hunters because Jonesy and Peely are experienced when it comes to defeating the Lost Reality. Especially Agent Jones, because he's probably like defeated them like 10 times before. Now, there's going to be another very unique location on the map. It is a small forest, but what's unique about this location is that it's basically on a back of a giant turtle. And what's cool about this location and this turtle is that it is going to move around the map throughout the season. But unfortunately, this is not going to happen in game. Basically, after every update, you will find this turtle at a different location. Now, we're also going to get this location in chapter 6. Now, this is the Demon Forest. This is another unique location that has just been added. Basically, during daytime, this location will look completely different with different animals. The trees' colors will look different as well. And during nighttime, you will see creepy creatures and demons roam. And even the trees will turn purple and gloomy as well. Now, a new movement has been added to the game. So if you double tap the jump button right before you jump off a building or from somewhere high, you will do a barrel roll and you will not take full damage. As you can see in this video right over here, this sword right here is a mythical sword you can get by defeating a boss. We think the Lost Reality might be here for the 0 point, but I've got a slight suspicion that they might be here for this giant creature. I'm talking about the Godzilla. As you can see in this trailer, Godzilla is going to be a boss on the island. We don't know exactly how this is going to work. Is it actually going to have a health and we're going to have to eliminate him? Or maybe it is going to be like an in-game event where everyone as a community will have to defeat him. Think about it. This is one of the most powerful creatures in the history of Fortnite. If the Lost Reality managed to get control of the Godzilla, they would be extremely powerful. I'm giving away 10 battle pass next season, chapter 6. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, comment down below. I use your code SMJM. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.